7 felony counts, including 5 counts of rape by instrumentation and 2 counts of forcible sodomy. 51-year-old George Christensen of Wyandotte is charged with the rape of 10-year-old twin girls. At the last minute, the Missouri legislature passed a roughly $50 billion spending plan. Highlights of the proposal include $2.8 billion to widen I-70 to at least 3 lanes from the St. Louis area to Kansas City. Your news is a service of Freeman Health System with doctors, nurses, staff, and volunteers all centered around you and your well-being. It's great to have Freeman Health System as your local hospital inside your circle of trust. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KCRG, I'm Steve Smith on KIX 102.5.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms with highs in the mid-80s this afternoon. Still a chance of storms in the mid-60s tonight. A slight chance of storms in the mid-80s for tomorrow. And that chance of storms continues into Wednesday with highs in the low 80s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
65 in Monette, 69 in Pittsburgh, 70 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Carthage Mark Twain, Mrs. Weston's first grade class.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your class group or your kids or whomever to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com. Go to the Morning Kicks page and click on the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
Luke Bryan's coming to the Walmart Amp on August 10th.
And we've got your chance to win tickets.
We'll tell you how to win them in just 10 minutes.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
I can never hate.
Could have just told them how.
Well, we didn't have time.
Oh, was the bed out? The news bed was over?
We only had a couple seconds left and then 3-second
okay.
intro.
Okay, I didn't realize. I knew the intro was short, but I thought we had more.
No. Like, okay.
I was like, looking at you. Why didn't you tell them?
I know. I was like, I know why you're looking at me that way. We didn't have time.
Good call.
Morning, Jimmy. Good morning,
You
Floyd.
have more information than I did.
It's okay. Dorinda wants to win them. You want to go see Luke Bryan?
Dorinda. No.
Hey, we've got our friend on Twitch already hanging out.
Who? Which friend? What
I
is
don't know.
their
They're
name?
on Twitch. Good morning.
Did you put the story on Twitter?
Yes, I did. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. Yes.
Oh, today has been a struggle. It has been just kind of, they always show those guys in war movies. They show the wounded buddy and the other one, and he's trying to help them across the battleground, and they're being shot at, and bombs
Right.
are landing all around them. You're like, they're going to die any minute. Any minute they're going to die. But they're limping their way through. That's been us during this first hour. I mean, I think that
So are we both the person pulling someone, or is one of us pulling the other one?
one of us is pulling the other one. I feel like I'm probably the one limping along, and you're going, come on.
Good morning, Kathy. It's been a morning, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
We've
Morning,
made
Sheila.
it, but only by the skin of our teeth and not without some injuries along the way.
That's true. Hey, Sheila, by the way, Marissa was fantastic this weekend. Girl is so good. Holy cow.
Who? What?
Sheila's daughter. Our daughters had their dance recitals this
yeah.
weekend. Yeah. Dorinda says same for her
Okay.
today, too. Yeah, go pee. You got to go.
I mean, it has really been bad.
It has been pulling teeth, no pun intended. I don't know what it is about today. If it's the Monday thing, because normally it's not Mondays for us. Normally it's a Tuesday thing for us, but it's been tough. That's okay. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be so good. And Luke Bryan tickets up for grabs. We've got the Randy seems wounded today. Yeah. She did 5 numbers twice. We did not get home till after 8. Oh my gosh, Sheila. Yeah, I know, Jimmy. We had folks letting us know that as well after the fact. Seems squirrely. Yeah. That is a long day, Sheila. Long 2 days. I don't think he's had a lot of time to just kind of unplug and just. I think that's probably part of it. But the Derby song came out great, right? He pulled that off so quickly. We'll see if we can play it. In case you guys missed it, I'll see if we can play it for you here in a little bit. But it was a song all about the Kentucky Derby. 11:30 to 6:30 on Saturday as well. Oh my gosh, Sheila. I cannot imagine.
So I want to throw this out there, especially as we're heading into the Luke Bryan tickets. I feel like most of you know this, but just in case, I had to, I think most of our group within here would already know this, but I just had to suspend someone from winning contests on KIX, and they're part of our circle. They're part of our group. I mean, they're on Facebook Live with us all the time. So it's part of that inner circle that I would think would already know this, but apparently we don't put it out there enough. Part of the KIX contest rules are that you not resell any of the prizing materials that you may or may not win during the contest. Somebody sold some concert tickets that they had won, and our clearance office saw that. So they are now banned from winning on KIX or any other Zimmer station as far as that goes from any contest for a stupid little mistake. And I think they got like $150, $200 out of the deal. So
Right.
I hope that was worth it. But be sure you know and understand all these contest rules, and they are made readily available to you at KIX1025.com.
Yeah, you can check them out at any time. It clearly states there what is and is not allowed with everything. And I'm pretty sure that when you come and pick up your prizes and things like that, you've got to
sign off
sign
saying
and
that you
acknowledge
understand
it. So,
that.
I mean,
yeah.
it's on the website, but we also make it available to you.
And here's the thing, too. It's not just us. It is illegal to resell those tickets from the vendor. I mean, from the Walmart amp or from anybody else. They all make it very clear that resale of those is a breach of participant contract, and it is illegal. They could sue you for that.
Yeah. Morning, Megan. That's crazy. You could give them to someone if you could not go.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
just to profit off of them. If you didn't want to go, you shouldn't have been trying to win them.
right.
And I really appreciate the people who, when they can't go, they contact us and say, hey, do you want to give these away again? Most usually will say, no, they're yours. You give them, you do what you want with them. But I appreciate them reaching out to us for that option.
Right.
And many of you have done that before.
Okay. Will you look at the log real quick?
Yeah, I did.
You can
There-
see that's what I'm doing with.
Yep.
Chicka. Did it up? Does that work?
Yeah, let's put a liner in between Zach Bryan and the concert song. Unless there is one already built onto it. And I can't remember. I built this back in March or April. The song.
Okay. Let's do this break.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX 709.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms with highs in the mid-80s this afternoon at 70 in Joplin.
We are giving you the chance to win tickets to see Luke Bryan August 10th at the Walmart amp all week long.
All you got to do is listen for the special KIX Concert Ticket Giveaway song to win their tickets. Now, I know some folks have been like, but how do we know what it sounds like?
You're going to know it when you hear it. You also have to be caller number 5 when you hear it. So 623-1025, be caller number 5 when you hear the KIX Concert Ticket Giveaway song.
And you're going to go see Luke Bryan at the Walmart amp on August 10th.
Here's Toby Keith
On the 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
I think the biggest thing that I hear is, well, how are we going to know the song? And I promise, when you hear it,
you can't explain that to them. So, yeah, you're going to know it. But
you'll know it.
make sure they know too, caller 5. Those are all things that we want to make sure we include every time. Yeah, it doesn't have a liner on the beginning. So, there you go.
Is that good?
Hi there, morning. Hi there, morning KIX. Hello.
Hello.
What can we do for you? Well, we didn't ask you to call in yet. I understand. And we're proud that you did, and we're happy that you understand that functionality behind your phone, but you got to wait. Yeah, you got to wait until you hear the concert ticket giveaway song. All right.
Good luck.
Thanks.
And you'll have a lot of opportunity to win these tickets.
favor.
What you need?
Quick, but can you do a search for Mother's Day Morning KIX Mother's Day songs? Just MK song Mother.
Yeah.
It may be under Mom too, because that's the way things work in here. I'm trying at the same time to look up on iDrive and supplement what we don't have.
Okay, so Mom wants Tank.
No, that is not. So try Mother. It would work, but that's only two? Huh. Okay. We need to work on those this week.
Mother's Day is this weekend. Yay. I'm so excited.
Or as it's better known as the Father's Day ripoff.
Oh, come on. What do you mean the Father's Day ripoff?
Just ripping off on Father's Day, which was the original holiday.
I think
Mom's was like, ah! It was like, all right, fine.
both parents deserve to have a day of recognition, I think.
Not at the same time.
It's not at the same time.
Okay.
Mother's Day is on Mother's Day. Father's Day is on Father's Day. I know there's some folks out there who say Father's Day is Mother's Day Part 2, but I don't believe
Isn't
that. I
that
don't
weird
subscribe
how
to
that works out, though? I mean, imagine if they weren't. I mean, what if Father's Day was on like 4th of July and Labor Day was on Mother's Day and Mother's Day was on New Year's? Screwed up
Why?
with
That would be pretty
What?
screwed up. You're right. Jimmy says, "How's your hoe, Randy?" What?
Not sure what you're asking there.
Hey, good morning, Dennis.
Oh, I have another derby. That's not the first time I've sung that song. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
I really ought to save that. Nope, it's gone. It's in there, isn't it?
Yeah, we put it in 0293. I hope it doesn't.
Ever use it ever again.
Oh, showers are likely all day on Thursday, Dorinda. Oh no,
What was on Thursday?
graduation.
Seriously? Already?
Yeah,
Why is it so early?
I graduated in May. I graduated a couple weeks before
Yeah,
school
but-
actually ended.
I mean, traditionally, it's the last of May that they have graduation. At least it
Is
is
it?
for Joplin. Yeah. The Joplin tornado happened on the day of the graduation, which was
Mhm.
May 20th. I guess if you don't miss a lot of snow days, you get to end early.
Yeah, I saw the pictures, Dorinda. Congratulations. It was her and Paul's 30th wedding anniversary yesterday. I think that's awesome. It's just quiet. Does the song play at 7:20, 11:20, and 4:20? Jimmy wants to know.
Song plays at any time. Could be any time. There is
Yeah.
no set time for the song.
It'll play when it plays.
Are you looking for a new exciting place to vacation yourself? This summer, come to Russia! There is so much more to see. In fact, there is now more Russia than ever. And if there's not enough Russia for you to see, don't worry, we make more! Come to Russia. It's like whole other country. But it's not. It's ours now. All of it.
All of it. I like that.
That is pretty
I
funny.
think it's pretty funny, yeah.
Sheila said, "You set the time, Randy."
Huh? I do what?
You set the time, Randy,
Set the time for what?
for the giveaway song.
Yes, that is true. We set the time. That is right. Could happen at any time that we choose.
Oh, what did I do?
Mage wins the Kentucky Derby and the horse you rode in on.
Did you see a tornado hit Trenton?
New Jersey?
No, I didn't see. I haven't heard anything about tornadoes, Kathy.
Trenton where?
Good morning, Jimmy. Other Jimmy. Jimmy with a Y, Jimmy with an I. Dorinda says, "Do not die."
What?
Oh,
Are we?
I think it had to do with snow days, not die with snow. Gotcha. I was like, that's pretty good advice. Don't die. Okay. So
Have you heard of Ozempic?
Ozempic? No, it sounds like a medication.
It's a weight loss drug that you get by prescription, but everybody's talking about it. Apparently, it's a miracle drug. It works wonders. And it's hard to get. Apparently, it's in short supply.
Is that the diabetic medication that people are taking that's causing a shortage for diabetics who actually need it?
I'm trying to find if there's anything about diabetes in this story.
Because the last weight loss drug I heard of was actually a diabetic med.
Yes, Ozempic, a treatment for diabetes that is being prescribed for weight loss.
Mm-hmm. And it's really hurting people who have diabetes who need that medication.
Yeah, because there's a big shortage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Adderall is the other one.
It's not sustainable.
Who is Herb Brooks?
Herb Brooks?
Great weeks are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here this Monday morning, commuters. That's why we're sitting here in traffic. If you let that other car in your lane, you might be late for work.
From Miracle.
Not this Monday. Not this morning. This morning, we're chugging coffee and driving like a menace on the road. This morning, Monday, is the greatest day of the week. You were born to be 9 to 5 employees.
Where's that?
Every one of you.
I don't like that. That's the Kurt Russell character. Oh, this would
All
have
right,
been
you ready?
good. Yeah, here we go. We're taking calls. There you go, guys.
There you go.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 1, try again.
Hi, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 2, try again.
We're going to let it ring or go because we're going to sell. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. There it is, the concert ticket giveaway song.
Looking for caller number 5 at 623-1025.
To win tickets to see Luke Bryan August 10th at the Amp.
Here's Jameson Rogers on
Oh.
KIX. Pick up at 3.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 3.
Hi, Morning Kicks.
Caller 4.
Hi, Morning Kicks. Who is this? Adam, where are you from?
Adam from Neosho.
You are caller number 5.
Woo-hoo!
All right, Adam. What a way to get the week started with tickets to see Luke Bryan August 10th at the Walmart, Arkansas Music Pavilion.
Hey, just tell us who's the 4 states concert connection, Adam.
All right, Adam, we got to get a little info from you, buddy.
All right, Adam, what is your last name? Oh, Adam, you won Secret Sound 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, buddy, you can only win once per 30 days. If you do that, they will ban you from winning. So, sorry, man. Okay. Once per 30 days. I wouldn't even try that again. They may kick you out. Thanks. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Who is this? Laura, where are you from?
Laura from Joplin.
You are caller number 5.
Woo! 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 Woo!
You've got tickets to go see Luke Bryan August the 10th at the Walmart, Arkansas Music Pavilion.
Hey, Laura, just tell us who's the 4 states concert connection.
All right, Laura, we're going to put you on hold for a minute and then come back and get some info from you. Give me a minute to get the record starting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I
that.
saw you hit it. I'm sorry.
It did all right, but I was like, man, that was close. Just give me a second. When you hear me punch, then you can go.
Okay.
We were like, nope, that's it. Nothing else from us. You've got tickets to go. Oh, that's... You've got
Killing it. Holy cow.
no, murdering.
Murdering.
Killing. Copy.
Morning, Sky. Got 15 seconds. Do you need me to start?
Limping our
Okay,
way
3
through the
seconds. I'm
day,
gonna start.
guys.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 722. Isolated showers and thunderstorms this afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 5 minutes. We've got your chance to win tickets to see Luke Bryan at the Walmart, Arkansas Music Pavilion August 10th all week long.
And we just had the KIX Concert Ticket Giveaway song play. Looking for caller number 5 at 623-1025. Laura from Joplin.
You are caller number 5. Woo! You've got tickets to go see Luke Bryan August the 10th at the Walmart, Arkansas Music Pavilion.
Yay!
Hey, Laura, just tell us who's a 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
I think it might be a good idea for us to take him right down. Luke Bryan, August 10th, Walmart Amp, KIX Concert Ticket Giveaway Song, caller number 5. Just to have that in front of us, those details, to make sure that we cover all of those when we're doing that. We did. We have.
Sure, yeah.
Just I feel like we're struggling to get those in there. All right, Laura. Do you have her info up, or do you want me to?
I can do it.
Okay.
All right, Laura, what's your last name?
Weir, W-E-H-R.
All right, Laura, I'm going to need your phone number, please. And your birthday. Your address, please. Four eight 34. And last thing I need is your email.
They are going to send you an email probably on Friday of this week after the contest is over, Laura, that will give you instructions on how to go online to download your e-tickets that you'll show the night of the show at the amp.
Okay, last time I won tickets from you, you made me strip in the
Whoa. Wait a minute. I did what? I made you take off.
Randy! Oh, bless your heart.
Did you have to you took off your clothes? Pretend. Well, plausible deniability. That was too long ago. I am too old now. I don't remember any of those miscreant behaviors. But on behalf of the staff and management at KIX, I'd like to apologize for Jen this morning.
Hey, wait a second. I didn't do anything.
Thanks, Laura. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Bye. Wow. Never forget those events, right?
Okay, Luke Bryan, Walmart Amp, August 10th, KIX Concert Giveaway Song, caller 5-623-1025.
Yeah. And that's when you make an event that big that even 15 years later, they still remember
That's
when they
awesome.
won that. That's what you want to do with every contest. That's why caller number 5, yay. Yeah. That's not memorable.
Okay. It's saved in the news folder.
You want value for your dollar? Come to KFH, Kentucky Fried Horse. We keep our costs down by serving only the freshest low-cost horses, like the ones that lost this past weekend's Kentucky Derby.
It doesn't taste like a loser.
That's because we roast our horse meat the same way they
Oh
ran
my
it.
gosh.
It's so tender.
The same way they ran.
Kentucky Fried Horse sandwiches, fresh horse meat between 2 slices of our famous thoroughbred. That's how you know it's fresh. Kentucky Fried Horse, where the slowest horses become fast food.
Oh, my
that is
gosh.
awesome.
That's great.
I thought our other one was bad.
So Jimmy asked a really good question. Do they not know how or why these horses are dying?
No, they do not.
I haven't read anything about
No.
how or why or what's going on, just that they did die.
So one of them had to be put down due to an injury, but that was separate from the other 5. Okay, so they do not know what is causing this. I think it's highly suspect. Which horse you want to bet on, Luigi? I like to bet on this one. So kill all the others that are competitors to it. Got to make sure the Godfather's horse wins.
We're going to phone call.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hey,
Dustin?
good morning, Dustin. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? Well, you're awful giggly this morning. You must have had a great weekend.
Yeah.
What can we do for you today? For your college sweetheart. You betcha.
Very
Gotta
nice
love
job.
the love. You take care, Dustin.
Bye. I shut the mics off, dork. Good gosh. So I turned the mics off and I pretended to ask him a question, and Jen about flipped out. By the way, speaking of flipping out, did anybody happen to see the little video I put up over the weekend of
Floyd
Jen?
shared it. Thank you, Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd. I thought it was great. Makes your day better. What happened to the up down?
I sent it to Zach, and I said, will you help me if you have time? And he did not have time.
I guess not. Well, he's not giving me my pictures yet.
Maybe
I'm gonna email him
today. I'll see him today for Country Dirt, so I'll do a little prodding then. Normally, if you can get in front of his face, then he's a little bit more likely than just by email. I did, and Megan's too. Wait, Megan, did you do a TikTok with that one?
Of what?
I don't know. Dorinda said she saw that one and Megan's as well, so it makes me wonder what Megan did.
What did Megan do? We have one. So I took Morgan Wallen's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, over and over and over and over to put behind
Let me see.
Jen's Finascus. Now, you think that video was hilarious.
Oh
but
my
if
gosh.
you
Can you stop
really,
talking?
really want funny, guys. And I didn't do this. Jen did. This is a TikTok filter she put on.
It's like, what happened to my face?
Hey, Jen.
Yeah. That it's so like Morning, Kathy. Good morning, Rudy. I'm sorry you had a rough weekend. It wasn't a KIX video. Okay. Okay, hold on. Can we do a fit check?
A fit?
Outfit check. They need to see this new shirt because I really like it a lot.
What? Do you?
Yeah.
A fit.
Fit
Okay.
check.
It doesn't fit, does it?
No. Like, that's what the cool kids call it when they're like showing off your outfit, your fit check. You're doing a fit check.
Right.
Morning, Will. Okay. Look at Randy's shirt and pair with a denim. Isn't it a vibe? Isn't it a look this morning? Like, I'm super here for it. I like it.
So, the shirt, $8.
Which is insane.
Yeah. At Hollister.
Hollister of all places.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
So, we went in there. I was like, let's go look in Hollister. We went shopping this weekend for my wife for her birthday. We spent $8,000 on her a pair of shoes. No, I'm kidding. We did. So, here's the thing. We bought her a formal dress. Not formal. We brought her a dress for the awards.
Ooh, okay.
So she has a couple of dresses, but she feels like she wears the same thing every year.
Sure.
Says the guy who wears a suit, the same suit, pretty much the same two suits,
Mm-hmm.
But we went through Dillard's, which I love going to Dillard's, but Dillard's is super expensive.
Yeah, it is.
So we found her it wasn't a DKNY. Maybe it was a DKNY dress.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was that or one of the other brands like that. Anyway, and it is amazing. She put it on. It was like the Pretty Woman moment, I was like, whoa. And she didn't like the way it fit in all places. And I'm like, it's all right. I'm going to put you on a treadmill and work you like a hog until we get there or something like that. So anyway, I thought it looked amazing. More than that, she did not like the price behind it. And I said, that doesn't matter. We're doing it. I said, let me ask you this. Would you want it if it was $50? And she said, well, sure. Which told me she liked the dress. It was the money issue. Yeah. And I was like, then we're getting it. So we got it. And then on our way out, we went to that Pinnacle Hills place down in Rogers. I'd never been to before. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. What is it?
Heck with Springfield. It's one of these outdoor mall areas. So
like an outlet mall.
yeah. Kinda. You can drive and park in front of the stores, but for the most part, it's people walking. And you could not get a place to park. It was so crowded. But they have a movie theater. They have a Dave & Buster's there. It's probably 3 or 4 streets of shops.
Cool.
And everything you could think of there. So we just walked into the Dillards as an afterthought. I mean, the Hollister. And I always check the clearance rack. Not that I ever find anything because they just put their crap on there, right? This was there, and I was like, yeah, it's probably $30 though. I looked, it was $8.
4 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Jen's movie rehab recap right after Dirk Bentley.
On KIX 102.5.
During a Sedangy style, and Gina probably picked it out.
I did, but I'm afraid I got it too small.
You think so?
Doesn't it look like it's a little tight?
No, not from this angle, at least.
And the reason I bought it smaller was because it's this long. So
Yeah.
I don't wear it that way. I mean, I wear it not that way, but pulled up.
You could do the thing that I do sometimes where you tuck part of it in, because that's also a look right now where it's half in, half out.
I see a lot of people doing that, and I will sometimes pull one side down and keep the other pulled up like for a pocket. But
Right.
I do have a shirt coming in tonight I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
I've been looking everywhere. So one of the places we went to down there were 2 different shirts that my wife almost got, ended up not buying. They were this micro suede material,
Interesting.
which is like suede, but it's like a fake suede. And it's real lightweight. You can make shirts out of it. It looks like you have leather, suede. And it's that brown, reddish brown color.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a longer coat, and then there was a real short little jacket. And I'm like, why can't I find a guy's shacket in this stuff?
Yeah.
Don't exist. But I did find a corduroy that's that color. So it's one of those color looks that I don't have.
Is it on Amazon?
Yeah, and which makes me really nervous.
Uh-huh. Amazon's always hit or miss.
Yeah, because you never know what it's going to end up looking like.
There was a line on Amazon.
So it is this, which I clicked through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
So that, we'll see tomorrow if it does or doesn't. They also say that they have this, which makes me be like, what the heck happened there? So
That kind of like rusty brownish color is very trendy. There's so many things you can pair with it.
and then I got another with these. These are new joggers.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a white shirt, just plain white shirt to be worn by itself, and a gold necklace, which I think is very douchey on a guy my age, but
I'm a big fan of the necklaces. You know
it
that.
feels weird without anything on it. My wife, we agonized for probably 15 minutes over whether to get it's cheap, $10 little $15 necklace.
Is it just a chain?
It's a dog tag
Oh, cool.
with the Virgin Mary on it. I don't know. So anyway,
You don't even really know what's on it?
or the Virgin Catherine, or Gladys, somebody like that.
Gladys.
Anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna try that with
Yeah.
like Dockers and white tennis shoes.
I think it'll look real slick. Gold chains are always very polished, I think.
Yeah, but they look on an older guy. It seems kind of try hard.
They're not that old, though, and you don't dress old.
No, that's the thing. Probably way younger than I should.
You need pants up to your belly button and
Yeah.
a polo with a pocket protector.
Little colostomy bag over here and pins peeking out.
I still don't know how I'm going to rank this movie, Randy. I've got a lot of feelings about it.
Really?
I nearly texted you several times about this movie.
Really? You didn't like it?
No, it's beautifully done.
Yeah.
Horrifically accurate.
Yeah.
Like, it was very hard to watch in some points. Like, I was incredibly uncomfortable, and like it was just hard.
Just from the violence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But
But the story.
it's just the story, and I think that's one of the admirable things is they don't shy away from that.
Yeah, the truth in it is what makes this movie so much better.
And you
the
can
cinematography's
see the
insane.
political control.
Oh yeah.
That's what the whole thing.
Yeah.
And how does that reflect back to our society today? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms with highs in the mid-80s, 70 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 25 minutes. Also, in the next hour,
We're talking about the pranks that your parents played on you when you were growing up, or maybe they play on you even now as an adult.
probably your dad, although with Mother's Day being this Sunday, if your mother ever did anything like this, we want to know about it too.
Yeah, call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
But we assigned a new movie to Jen this weekend because she has never seen a movie before she ever came to work at KIX.
So thankfully, you are doing your due diligence to help me be more educated and well-rounded and informed. So every weekend you give me a movie to watch. I do so, and I come back on Monday and basically review it, give you a recap, and tell you what I think about it.
You're welcome.
You're so humble about it.
Aren't I, though? Okay, so your movie this weekend was Mel Gibson's Apocalypto.
And
we thought we would do this for Cinco de Mayo.
Right, exactly. And this movie was actually really, really hard to watch.
Because it was so accurate.
It was incredibly accurate, and you realize just the day-to-day issues that these people, this tribe, is experiencing, and it's so human and real. And then they go through something that is so tragic and awful, and it's terrible to watch, and your heart is just aching. The children going after their parents as they're getting dragged away. My heart, I cannot
hard.
imagine that. So from that respect, it was very hard to watch. It was incredibly well done, though. The acting was phenomenal. The cinematography, the shots in this movie are stunning throughout the forest.
This is what you would call an epic, too, because by the time they get to the Aztec city, I mean, it's on a scale that is massive.
Huge, huge. And it's a long movie. It's like 2.5 hours, but it doesn't feel long. For most of it, I was on the edge of my seat, like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And I loved kind of the turn at the end when he starts really trusting the forest and his upbringing and listening to his father about the fear and things like that. I don't want to give too much away, even though I'm sure you've already seen the movie, just I haven't. So on a scale of 1 to 10 for Apocalypto, I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
Because even though it was very hard to watch, I think that's just a testament to how good it is as a movie.
Well, and it's so horrific and hard, his life up to the very end. And then you see what's at the very end and you realize, oh, it's getting ready to get even harder.
Right, like that was only the beginning of what's to come. So I thought it was a really good movie. It's definitely not a family-friendly one if you want to watch it. But if you're looking for something that is historically accurate, that's an epic, that's gorgeous and interesting to watch, absolutely recommend Apocalypto.
And we'll have another movie for Jen's Movie Rehab on Friday.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. I think that's a very accurate review of it. Yeah, very much so.
I mean, I had to really pull myself out of, even though it's hard for you to watch and you're uncomfortable, you cannot give it a negative review because of that, per se. It's making you feel that way because it's so well done.
That's how I get through horror movies and things like that, because I realize, hey, this is a movie. It is not real life. It is a work of art. It is a story. I can appreciate it as a story without condoning or supporting it.
Right, and that's a big thing too, is you're not condoning it just because you're watching it and praising it for the accuracy and how well done it is.
That's what makes them wonderful, is how realistic it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I really liked was as you go through the different parts of Aztec society that is represented there, how many of our own current societal portrayals there are, from the different sycophants to the groups, to the political factions, to the way that one political faction is warring against the other. They're on the very top of the temple as they're looking over at the lady and the child. You can see the gluttony within that political structure. Right. You can see the way that they are looking at each other, warring over how many more sacrifices there will be. There's all sorts of subtle things happening there. And then when the eclipse happens, you know, and the way that they capitalize on that, you can see that the chieftain is angry that he decided to say, oh, the gods have spoken. It's okay. There's no need. Or what's his name? He was like, how dare you? But what could he do?
So what is the plague that the little girl had that was killing the people? Because that wasn't Spanish flu yet. So what was it?
It could have been anything. And it's not necessarily, I don't want to give away too much, but you know the thing that happened at the end? That may not have been the first thing that happened at the end.
Oh, okay.
Remember, there was over period of 100 years, these things that happened at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying that was it, but archaeological studies have shown that numerous collective areas, whenever they would come together as a society, that sicknesses and stuff would run rampant.
I wonder, too, if it was they had no real disposal of the dead bodies.
I know they just throw that was disgusting.
That was disgusting. And you could see where the water was impure. It was dirty,
I mean,
and the
had
crops
that
were
orange
dying.
mercury look where they were mining.
Right. So it just made me wonder how much of that was all just the death that was truly plaguing.
You know, they oftentimes paint the Mesoamerican cultures as being these idyllic Shangri-La type societies and everything. This was a lot more accurate than those portrayals. Yeah,
for sure.
It's not just all, streets paved with gold and all swept clean and everybody wearing flowers in their hair and stuff. They were human, so it's got human messes in it.
And it was a very interesting turn of shift of focus on the characters, because at first I thought it was going to be on the character who couldn't produce children, and then
that was
the movie
hilarious,
shifts. That was nasty,
Uh-huh.
but it was good. So just watching that
His mother-in-law.
shift and this other character rise was really neat.
Now, they were Mayan, of course. The others were the Aztec. You could
Right.
see the difference in their look, in their facial structure.
Yeah, I think that the Aztecs were much more
Harder
angular.
faced,
Mhm.
much angular. That is the Anasazi and Apache influence. So that came from Mongolian. So the Mayan were from a culture that had migrated to the United States thousands and thousands of years earlier than that particular. The Aztec, the Anasazi, and the Apache were much more of a warring people, much more violent. They practiced societal control through violence and stuff like that. I mean, geographically, archaeologically, this has been proven.
Right.
All those gods that they were worshiping, though, the sun god that they were, those are all very, very accurate, represented on both Mayan statuary and Aztec statuary.
We're talking about Apocalypto. That's the movie I watched this past weekend, Sarah.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. If you haven't... Oh, the mics are still on for a second. I was like, what's going on? If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend
one of those that you should see. I wouldn't have recommended it any other time of the year, except that I thought of all the Cinco de Mayo movies, it's that or Three Amigos. So,
Three Amigos.
Yeah, don't ask.
Is that the cartoon with the
No.
bird? Okay, never mind that. What's that one I'm thinking of?
The cartoon with the bird?
Yeah. And they sing. Isn't that a thing?
There is the one movie that is the spoof on the Clint Eastwood movies that has Johnny Depp in it. And it's an animated film that is really, really good, but it's not one of those must-sees. In fact, very few people know about it. But what is the name of that movie? Somebody's going to remember. About the lizard? Rango. Look up Rango. You could let the kids watch this. I don't know if they'd like it enough, but it's more of an adult animated cartoon. Not that the kids couldn't watch it. It's okay to let them watch. It's just really, really, really well done. But got very little, if any, attention. And it came out just, about 10 years ago, maybe, if that?
He's an iguana.
Yeah. And he's searching for I think he's searching for like the Old West experience. And finally gets it. He's like a city iguana gone to the West.
He's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt in this picture.
Yeah.
Megan says, wasn't it called Three Amigos? Jen, you're thinking the Two Caballeros. Yes, the Caballeros. That's what it was.
Disney. Definitely not a must-see movie. Must-avoid movie, probably.
I know I was thinking of something. Rangoon is really good.
Rangoon? You mean Rango?
Rango. Love me some crab Rangoon.
Well, there is a Rangoon movie, but it's not an animated movie. It's an old movie. Huh? Okay. Sarah means Rango. Yeah. I like that movie. What I really like is the animation is so amazingly well done. Who did
7:30
that
or
movie?
50?
Hmm?
We can go at 47:30 or
Let's be a little later.
Okay.
It's to quit.
What?
It's too legit to quit, Jimmy.
Too legit.
Because the lonesome stranger walks into this movie. It's Clint Eastwood, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And turns out it's from a movie that's being filmed nearby. And man, he looks real. I'm like, is that animated? How did they do that? But it's just the level of quality in their animation, you know, is that
Cool.
high.
Oh, quiet. Jimmy says it's too quiet.
Your face is too quiet, Jimmy.
7 seconds, Randy. Let's do a sec here.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Here's John Party on KIX.
Hurting.
Your mouth?
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah.
No wonder.
It's really hurting today. It's like the itchy, achy hurt of like when your gums are irritated.
Oh, yuck.
The kind you always want to put your tongue against and bother.
Yeah. Yeah. I have been consistently taking the highest dose of my pain meds every day, and it's
Really?
still throbbing.
Yeah.
So once we get off the show today, I'm going to call them and be like, is this okay? I got this done on Wednesday, and the pain is, I feel like, worse than it was.
Wow, no, that should not be that.
I don't feel like it should be either, but
I worry about your dry socket, which I feel like you should have been draining a lot more than I've seen.
well,
you.
I'd already broken part of a tooth off. Like, the root canal had already been done. Part
Yeah.
of the tooth was already gone.
But when they pull that out is when that causes the possibility of dry socket, which can be way more painful than the initial process.
But I haven't been drinking out of a straw. I've been drinking out of everything that's like this,
Have you
open mouth.
even sucking, spitting? They warn you don't spit.
I don't
because
spit. I don't swish
that
around my mouth. I
process.
just do this thing with my head.
Yeah, and just like.
Yep, just let it make a mess over my chin. Gargle with salt water. Like, I've tried really
And
hard
you've really
to be
cut
good.
back on pouring pepper into your mouth. She used to do that every day.
I used to do it all the time. We may need a bigger boat.
really like that Russian tourism thing. We're gonna have to do that somewhere.
Well, we're going to need stuff.
Good.
So we'll be able to fill it in. Yeah, like start next Tuesday, we've got lots of openings. Yeah. 20 seconds.
Heart or mine, mine. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 750.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms this afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 11 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to hear about the pranks that your parents used to play on you.
623-1025 for whatever they might have done. And we're talking anything that your parents did that fooled you can
Right.
qualify for this.
Yeah, you can call or text us to let us know at 623-1025. And don't forget, by the way, this weekend is Mother's Day, which, as a mother, you know, I'm feeling pretty excited about it. But
Wait a minute.
what do you mean, wait a minute?
What is this weekend?
It's Mother's Day. Sunday is Mother's Day. But here's a really important thing, okay?
What about Father's Day?
Okay, Father's Day is in June.
Well,
they
I
will
feel
have
like-
their day.
I feel like Father's Day ought to come first, shouldn't it?
Why?
Well, the father came first.
What does it matter whether Mother's Day or Father's Day comes first? As long as every parent has a day, I think, in which they can be recognized.
Pretty important that the Father's Day come first so that they've not run out of gift money. By the
Okay,
I mean, you've only
see
got so
the
much for
importance
the year.
lies.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. With Mother's Day being this weekend, you and your significant other really need to figure it out. You need to have a conversation beforehand about what y'all are doing.
Because I'm sure you're all going to do something for that mom in your life, but I bet your idea of what you should do is totally different from their idea.
And now, his and her diaries. She wrote,
Spent the day getting ready for Mother's Day. I bought cards for my mom, my mother-in-law, my sisters-in-law, my aunts, and my girlfriends. Then I bought flowers for my kids to give to their grandmas because my husband always forgets. Well, he better not forget to make brunch reservations because I spent the rest of the day doing laundry so the kids have something clean to wear.
On the very same day, he wrote,
I don't know why my wife gets so stressed out about Mother's Day. She's not the one who had to spend 10 minutes on the phone making brunch reservations.
Stay tuned for more His and Her Diaries.
Yep. Okay, now for the rest of the week,
Was I supposed to kill time there? Is that what I was doing?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't have this open. Yay, why did I look at this? Sucks!
And now we got countdowns?
Those are just helping you remember that Mother's Day is this weekend. So if you've not got mom something, it's time to go do so. Here's another Mother's Day reminder.
Okay, easy enough. Megan says, I will not buy anything with Velcro. Randy's like a bored junior high kid who can't sit still or be quiet.
Shut up! You shut up or I'm going to tell.
Sarah.
Disqualified, Sarah. You are disqualified.
Megan won't buy anything with Velcro because it's a total ripoff. That's good.
Nice.
That's really good. So this weekend, Beans had her dance recital, and it was awesome because her teacher surprised her and brought her flowers. And her teacher's brother is Beans' staff at Boys and Girls Club. And so he came as well. And so she was so surprised when she saw them coming through the crowd and had big hugs and they got her flowers.
Big
and
audience.
Stuff. It was we had a sold out show for Beans' show, which I'm sure Sheila had a bunch of them too. But the first performance, pretty good. Kids were really nervous up there. But then ballet is where Beans is really, really good. I was in this, I'm back there just crying like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm so proud. And then she wanted to go to Golden Corral.
Okay, we've got to talk about your choices. You realize people put their fingers in that chocolate fountain, don't you?
Yeah, so we had Golden Corral for lunch. I ate a lot of mashed potatoes.
It's the land of carbs.
Mm-hmm. But Grandma came to visit this weekend.
All right, I saw your pictures.
So she got a hotel room, and so she and the kids had a little sleepover on Saturday night, and she got ice cream for them, and they had Coke and coffee in the morning. No, we weren't allowed to take any videos, Sarah. I don't have any. At some point, they do professional videos and pictures and all that stuff, and then charge us for them.
So they don't let you run your own phone?
We're not supposed to film anything, though.
Boy, that sounds like a crock. It's my kid. I think I would. Yeah.
I bet we could, and no one would say otherwise, but we're not supposed to. Let me see. But I really want to get a picture. Her second dance was just something else. In case you haven't seen it, I'll show you guys this picture of her and her grandma. Because also, this girl looks so grown, like not sure why that's allowed.
Oh, gosh!
Are you good? You done? Don't do that. What are you doing? Stop! You're not on camera, thank goodness.
Which makes it even weirder.
So that was her in her hip hop outfit. She had her tutu on before that, but it's a lot easier for her to sit in her booster seat with her hip hop uniform on than it was her tutu. I missed the recital because I was in Osage Beach. Didn't get to see my Lux this time. Oh. It was a great show, Sarah. It was so good. Hopefully you'll get to see video of it. Morning, Tabitha. Good morning, Jared. Or Jerry. Sorry. Had a moment there. Trying to think if I have any other good pictures. Kyle and I did a date night since Grandma had the kiddos. We went to Japanese Steakhouse, so here's me sweating my butt off in the car. It was so toasty this weekend. And I was not ready for that. Lux wore her hip-hop outfit to church. That is adorable. Which one was she in? Was she in It's Tricky? They were super cute. The best way to catch a fishing tournament live stream. Megan's on a roll this morning. Oh, she was in It's Tricky? Their outfits were so cute. Yeah, they did a really good job. The crowd was cheering along with them when they were dancing and stuff. Oh, the picture stayed blurry the whole time, man. Oh,
So,
well.
in case you were wondering if you had married an idiot, there is a new Reddit poll that solves this question for you or
Oh,
answers this
geez.
question.
Okay.
When did you realize you had married an idiot? Not the kind of thing we do on air because we don't want to promote divorce, but he was stacking cups in the dishwasher. When she walked into a computer lab on campus and simply picked up a computer and walked home with it.
Oh, no.
She thought they were free for students.
No.
When kids egged his car and he thought the best way to get the egg off was to use steel wool.
Oh, no.
When he thought you absorb a gallon of water when you shower so he didn't need to drink water. When the night I said that I thought I smelled gas, and to test it, he grabbed a lighter and struck it without hesitation.
Oh, that's so bad.
She didn't know that yogurt and pudding were not the same thing. Well, texture-wise, maybe. My ex wanted to start a business making supplies for baby showers. His business plan was to sell everything below cost to increase sales. Her business plan. If she sold them cheap, it would drum up more business, and she would sell more that way. It's not sustainable, of course. An ex once told me, I hate arguing with you because you know all these facts. Oh, well.
Just dissolve. Okay, where is...
She asked me if I could name all 52 states.
Oh, no. Oh, honey.
Like, no, we can't do that anymore. My brother dated a girl. I remember her saying that she thought dipsticks were a scam to get people to buy more oil and put more oil in their engines.
Really?
So they have another one on Ask Reddit that I really like this topic. It's your peculiar hygiene habits.
Oh, I saw this one.
Yeah. So this one lady said, when I shower, I slowly rotate in a circle like some sort of vertical rotisserie chicken. Squeegee myself with my hands in the shower to get most of the water off before I towel dry. Oh, this is weird. Said, this is something I do on the weekend. I like to shower in complete darkness. Turn off the lights, block the bottom of the bathroom door with a towel, and just have a nice, long, hot shower in the dark. Pitch black dark. It's incredibly relaxing, almost like a little nap with how warm it is in all the darkness.
Okay.
I feel like there's something probably psychologically wrong with that.
Seems a little questionable.
This person says, I always cut my toenails only on the same day that I'm vacuuming. The vacuum always gets them all. This person only trims their nails outside.
Mm-hmm.
This guy brushes his teeth in the shower. I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah, that's not a...
I don't. I have a electronic toothbrush, but...
Same. But I've heard people doing that. They say it cuts down on their getting ready in the morning.
One person says, I have to put on eucalyptus lotion and body mist before I go to bed or I can't sleep.
You are awfully conditioned, aren't you?
I shave in the shower.
What do you do?
Shaba, shaba, shaba. I shaba, shaba, shaba. Sheba, shaba, show. Sheba, shaba, sheba, shaba. This guy says, I have a 30-minute bedtime dental hygiene ritual. Sounds like my wife. She does. Take fiber supplement, rinse, floss thoroughly, rinse, brush teeth with electric toothbrush, rinse, water flosser, rinse, swish with fancy anti-acid fluoride mouthwash. Done. This is my wife right here. This came as a result of years of bad oral hygiene, which led to about $15,000 in dental work. I decided never again. My wife has that kind of, not just at night, but 3 to 4 times a day.
How? 4 times a day?
After lunch, breakfast, and then after dinner, and then at bedtime.
Wow.
Yes, she does this kind of thing right here, almost exactly like that.
I want to know what the fancy anti-acid fluoride mouthwash is.
It's actually an antimicrobial periodontal wash that she has to use by prescription only. And
how do you get prescribed it?
By your dentist.
Oh.
You have to have gingivitis or.
Oh, okay. Isolated showers and thunderstorms with highs in the mid-80s this afternoon. Still a chance of storms with lows in the mid-60s tonight. A chance of storms in the mid-80s for tomorrow. And those chances of storms going into Wednesday as well with highs in the low 80s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing some clouds over the 4 states.
70 in Seneca, 71 in Pittsburgh, 72 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
So we're wanting to know the biggest or worst prank that your parents ever played on you. We could just say your dad played on you, but we know moms get in on these on some levels.
Oh, you bet they do. So call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
Giving you the chance to win tickets to see this guy August 10th all week long.
It's Luke Bryan
on the 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
That was fine. For this outside of the contesting area, I don't feel it's necessary.
I know, but you saw me have to pause and think about it.
You got it. So this person said, the reason I reacted, I just read this. A girl I knew would always put a Q-tip in her mouth and get it wet before putting it in her ear.
Oh, no.
He says, I didn't ask why. I just left.
That's nasty. Don't do that.
After I break eggs, I always wash my hands with soap immediately afterwards because I don't want to catch salmonella. Well, now I need a shower. The weird part of all of this is 6 of those that I just read you were the same person. This says they can get gross real quick. These is phone calls.
What? Oh, those phone calls. Yeah. I'm sure. Mandy says, when do we text to win? Now, no. You got to listen for the KIX Concert Ticket Giveaway song, Mandy.
We're not doing text to win for these.
Yeah. And then you'll call in. Caller 5.
Yeah, you'll call in 623-1025 when you hear the concert ticket giveaway song. Right, Dorinda?
Why are you singing that out, Dorinda?
Just agreed with her.
I used to bite my nails really bad when I was like 4. My dad always told me I was going to get worms if I did that. One night we were watching a movie and I was biting my nails. He put a fishing lure worm in my pants, thought it was a worm. I never bit my nails again.
Oh, my God.
That's very good.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. The psychological scarring parent method.
People are so conditioned. We had people text in this morning. Tickets.
My mom told us one day that our 2 golden retrievers ran away. Years later, we found out she had sold them. Kyla,
Man.
I can commiserate, feel your pain. I had this black lab mix dog. He was a smaller lab mix dog, and he was, worthless. But he was black, and he was my buddy, and he went with me everywhere. And his name was Sam. And one day, he just was gone. And I looked and looked and looked. And again, we lived on about 150 acres, so I spent a week hiking, looking for him, trying to find out if he had been killed. The stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs all through my childhood got killed, but I was really worried. Just never saw him. It broke my heart. And finally, my dad, about a week or 2 later, said, I didn't know that dog meant that much to you. We took and just gave him away to somebody because we had too many dogs around the place. I'm like, that was my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was very upset. Are you playing more than one time on your show? Maybe. Maybe, Jimmy. You'll have to wait and find out. And maybe we'll do more than one day and one the next. Or
Yeah. We'll spice it up, get a little crazy.
You shut up, Megan. I know, right? Just give my dog away.
Poor Randy. It explains so much.
So, not everything, though. Some of it, maybe, but not everything. I'm going to start bringing ibuprofen with me.
I know. I was literally just thinking, I think I have some on my desk. I'm going to go grab it.
It's that itchy kind of hurt that your gums do that I have right now. I really thought, he had said that by Monday won't be giving you any trouble at all. It still hurts. I really thought, though, that by today it would just be a vague background kind of thing. But it's not. It's pretty prevalent. Right, Sarah? I think that's what my dad intended to do, was just tell me that the dog ran away. But you too, Kyla.
All I have is Tylenol. Sorry.
Mouth. Yeah, I
Have a good
know.
one, Kyla.
Megan, I feel like it has closed somewhat. Last night I was looking and it looked like I could see where the tendon was trying to
Come back.
regrow. Yeah.
You can
But-
show us again?
Huh? You want to see? You want to see? You tell me. Does it look better?
Oh, yeah. I don't know that it looks like it's growing back, but it's definitely it's healing for sure.
It is healed.
Yeah.
And I can feel that it's getting shallower.
Yeah, it looks way better
So
than
the
it did,
bottom
I think.
is
15 seconds.
Shut up, Kathy. You don't know. Good Lord. Catherine. If that is your real name. You talk so much. Oh, okay, Jerry. We won't. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Brandy and Jen.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms this afternoon with highs in the mid-80s.
And-
72 in Joplin.
So we're talking about...
I'm done now. You can go.
Oh,
You're good now.
okay, your parent pranks. We're talking about the pranks your parents played on you when you were a kid.
Yeah, especially your moms, because Mother's Day is, of course, this weekend.
My dad tried to convince me that my real mom had died before I was born.
What?
Do the math on that and see if you can figure it out. I had to go sit down. It made my head hurt.
Like, wait a second. Pull out the whiteboard.
Yeah, I don't think that's the way that works.
Call or text to let us know the pranks your parents played on you at 623-1025.
Here's Kane Brown.
On the 4 State's #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
That threw me off here. Yeah. I have to stop by a station and say hi.
Jerry.
Please do. It'll be good to meet you in person, Jerry.
We talked to him on Friday, but that's the last time I've talked to him.
Oh, y'all.
Y'all.
Say a prayer for Romelda this morning. They moved up her hip surgery
That's
to
right.
today, and I know she was feeling real nervous about it.
So if you get the chance to message her and just say, hey, thinking about you today.
I think that would really mean a lot.
To her, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to do that right now.
Your light's still on, by the way.
Of course it is. She said she'll be at Freeman West.
Actually, was hurting Saturday morning so bad it woke me up.
Yeah, I was a putz this weekend. As much as we went out and did.
And this is not healing as quickly as I'd like either.
No.
Well,
does it hurt?
The filling was so high on that side, and it's not a real filling. He was just sealing off an area. And when they polished that enamel that they put on, it raked the gums a little bit.
Right.
And so they're kind of tender and sensitive, and it
Yeah.
hurts like the pain that's in the bottom of my mouth. So it's like,
You got a
stop
double
it.
whammy. So we tried to teach the kids to play Scrabble this weekend.
Oh, boy.
That was an experience.
They come up with their own
Oh, you bet.
neat little words.
And then they got real upset when we're like, you don't spell curl, Kirl.
I do.
But it sounds just like it. No, it's CURL.
Not in my world.
Oh, my gosh. It did get warm this weekend. I was hot.
Yes.
Oh,
So
my
nice.
gosh.
I love it. It was so nice getting to go, especially, us doing the outdoor shopping thing that we were. I was like, I could have worn shorts today.
Pool time? Not
No, I'm not falling for that. Because let's look ahead a little bit on the weather, okay? Shall we?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're in the 80s all week.
It's supposed to be low 70s, upper 60s by next Monday, though.
And then,
But that could change. It's a whole
where
week
are you
out.
getting that?
My phone told me this morning when I was looking at the weather. Your phone.
Usually we have to stay in the 80s for a week for me to do the pool, which it's supposed to do this week. But it's also supposed to be stormy all week. I have no desire to open the pool just to not be able to get in it because it's raining. And rain is, you really have to treat the water a lot when it's raining because rain brings a lot of algae and stuff in with it. So
That'd be sad. You put up your pool and you just stare at it.
Yeah.
For days.
And get out there and just put chemical in it. And you can't get in to vacuum it or. So, yeah, I'm in no big hurry. Maybe week after next. Probably. Usually it's right around Memorial Day, not until then. If I do it any earlier, I always regret it.
Yeah. We walked the entire length of Osage Beach. Where is Osage Beach? I guess I don't know where that is, Sarah.
Osage Beach is. I've been there before. Lake of the Ozarks, isn't it?
Oh, Megan says she's doing her pool this weekend. We got to buy the kids a new little kiddie pool. Kyle accidentally ran over part of the kids' little pool.
You can bring them over anytime you want. I mean, even if I'm like taking a nap or whatever, you can.
Well, thank you.
Use the pool, you know that. Just text and say, "Hey, is it okay if we come over to this evening to swim?" And unless there's something going on that would interfere with that, I'd be like, "Sure, just come around the back gate. You don't even have to come through the house."
Thank you. I've got weird things with feeling like I'm imposing on people.
No, you should know better by now. I mean, come on.
Lake of the Ozarks
And
area.
I would like to see them get to use it too. I know.
Yeah. Oh, yes, they do.
I would enjoy that.
Okay. Morning, Kinda.
And I promise I'll leave you guys alone.
Oh, please.
please.
Well, a little family time. That's okay.
I'm not worried
You're not
about that.
self-conscious.
Oh, please. If we went over there and they did not see you, do you know how much? Oh, where's Miss Gina?
I mowed yesterday evening. Actually, Gina did most of the mowing. But I had to go. So one of our employees, his car broke down on him, so needed to get here to do some work. So I went and got him and gave him a ride. And by the time I got home, she had most of the yard mowed. I had to finish it up, but supposed to start on our landscaping.
You guys got someone picked out? And...
Yeah. And got an estimate signed off on. So probably next week or the week after, they're supposed to start in on that. I'm excited about that. We're trying to decide. So we've got a couple of evergreens right in front of the house, and one of them looks really sad, and the other one's pretty healthy. But it's about 12, 14 foot tall. They offered to move it for us. We're just like, where? KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country, talking about parent pranks.
Here's Jordan Davis on KIX.
And we don't know where. I'm thinking maybe as you're looking out the back of the house on the far right-hand side of the corner of the property, there is that, like one of those shrub bushes that's just spreads out everywhere, and I hate that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yanking it out and putting it
on
in
the other
place.
side of the shelter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Towards the wooden fence, closer to that, not the storage shed. So you got the shelter, and it's right there on the right-hand side of it.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only thing I can think, because we're talking, if he does a really good job, and man, I've just heard nothing but glowing reviews about this guy. Maybe next year, having him come in and say, hey, what do you suggest about the backyard?
Well, what all is he doing to the front?
So, and it's not massive. So they are tearing out that corner there pretty much that we had done, because the evergreens that we had there, they've all died, except with the exception of one. And it looks like it's going too soon. So we had that and the knockout roses and some other plant there.
And that's toward the east
on the
side,
wall.
right?
Yeah, on the wall right there, that little corner. And we had that little curvy looking flower bed.
Mm-hmm.
Taking all that out, taking out everything that's in front of the house. And they're replacing that with, I forget what plant they're replacing that with. And that includes the evergreens, the creeper vine that we have all across there. All that's coming out. The creeper vine they're transplanting over to the wall area.
Cool.
So that little strip that's about this wide is going to be completely covered with that vine. So no more mowing. And they're going to put a stone down, a real dark brown stone. And they're doing the same thing across the front of the house, and they're building it up and out with more of the rock that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And then in that little curvy area, they're moving one of the box U's. And I think box U's is what they're doing across the front of the house, too.
What's a box U?
It looks like an evergreen. It's a hedging type plant. But the ones that they're doing are a lot more hardier. They're native to this area, so they survive a lot better. We're sick of having to replace plants every 6 to 9 months or every year. And then I forget what they're doing around the front there. I can't remember, but he had a good idea. Our goal is we want perennials that we don't have to mess with.
Yeah.
And that will be hardy enough to withstand drought, fungus, all those other things.
Will it offer you a little bit of privacy, too, having those?
A little bit.
In front of the windows?
Not much. They won't get that big, unfortunately.
Candace's party at Randy's house.
Yeah.
7 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country morning KIX 820.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms this afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. It's 72 in Joplin.
And we're talking about your parent pranks, not the ones that you played as a parent, but specifically the ones your parents played on you.
Yeah, and with Mother's Day this weekend, if you've got a really cool mom prank that she used to play on you, let us know. Call or text at 623-1025.
And while, let's be honest, most of these are probably going to be from dads,
Probably,
or
yeah.
uncles, things like that. Your moms sometimes get in on these.
They can be pretty good pranksters.
What's your parent prank?
It was actually my mom and her sister. They decided one day to let me think that everyone I was talking to was made up and in my head. Like my entire family, everyone I knew.
Holy cow.
That's like some kind of psychological experiment.
Yeah, and I was like, Mom, stop, it's not funny. And she's like, oh, no, we're not really here. And I was like, yeah, I just sat there and cried for like 30 minutes.
Trained you to be a psychopath is what she did.
Yeah.
Are you in therapy?
No, but I feel like I should be.
That's literally the definition of a psychopath. They don't believe anyone around them is real, only there for their own amusement.
Yeah, and I was only like, I don't know, maybe 10 years old.
Yeah, you know, they say get them started early if you expect them to be a serial killer by the time they're in their 20s.
What? Nobody
Right?
says that. Nobody says that, Randy.
They probably should. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What is your best parent prank?
Actually, I did the pranking.
Oh, let's hear it.
To my daughter. When she was little, we used to always tell her she's adopted. When she got a little bit older, like junior high school, we would tell her, now, do you want to know who your real mom is? But I always told her when she got older, I said, now, when you turn 18, do you want to know who your real mom is, or when you graduate? I even had her siblings even started teasing her. She is 19 now, and one day, not too long ago, she goes, was I really adopted?
Oh, my God.
I swear, true story.
You laugh now, but she's going to be in therapy for the rest of her
And
life.
she's going to make you pay for it.
Probably.
Oh, what good fun.
So you're telling me they singled out one kid?
One
and got
kid.
Everybody. Why the one kid?
All the other siblings. Well, because she was the dumb one.
Apparently.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Jeez.
What's the prank that your parents played on you?
When I was little, we used to have a walnut tree out back, and my grandpa, from the time I was 7 to 13, convinced me that the walnuts were squirrel eggs. And I went inside and told all my little cousins that they were squirrel eggs, and I used to keep them inside waiting for them to hatch, and they never would.
What amazes me is the longevity behind this. I mean, they let them go on for so long.
I convinced all my little cousins that they were squirrel eggs until I found out that obviously squirrels are mammals and they give real babies, you know.
You were shocked.
Yeah, you'd always thought that was where squirrel omelets came from. Tell us the parent prank that your parents played on you.
You can call or text us at 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. Morning, Lisa. You know, it was nice coming in this morning and listening to J-Dub, hearing someone in the overnights again.
Didn't get to hear any of it yet, but was it all right?
Mm-hmm. He didn't outro.
Huh?
He just stops talking and goes into the liner. He doesn't do like KIX 102.5.
Got to get down to him, but
And the phone's ringing.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What was the prank your parents played on you?
I was in first grade. My dad told me that he used to ride with Jesse James, and I rode in the saddlebag. Before you get off 96 on the I-44 in Halltown, there was an old shack, and he said that was their hideout.
And you were part of all those early bank robberies in the 1800s.
Well, my friend in school's mom was a teacher, and when she went home and told her mom said, honey, that was 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Broke my heart. Thank you.
Thank you. Who's Bob Ford? Oh.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What was the prank your parent? Are you in a wind tunnel? Are you in a wind tunnel? Your Bluetooth is really loud.
Yeah, it's very.
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
so
Oh
much
my gosh,
better.
so
Thank
much better.
you.
What's your parent prank?
Well, I played a prank on my daughter.
Oh, let's hear it.
Remember the movie Face Off with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
And the other one, dude.
I do. Jen does.
Yeah, I have no idea, but keep going.
Okay. Anyway, in the movie, it was John Travolta. They literally take one guy's face off and put it on the other one.
Uh-huh.
One's a good guy, one's a bad guy.
What?
Yes.
It's called Face Off, Jen.
Face Off is an old movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, my daughter, she was sitting there and watching it. She was probably about 8, 9. And she would just kind of, really studying the movie. And all of a sudden, I said, Stephanie, you know that's not your real face, don't you? And she said,
What?
to Mom. And I said, no, it's not. And so we'd watch her. After we telling her that, she'd reach over there and feel of her face. Nobody stitching or anything.
She had to go check in the mirror for stitches and
Yeah.
just in case, just to make sure.
Transplant. You were butt ugly until we got you that face transplant. Yeah. Thanks for calling.
For a couple days, she was like, Mom, is this really my face? And I said, yes, Stephanie.
Chill out. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
I played a prank on. I played a prank on.
She's so like, hee.
Remember the movie Face Off with Nicolas Cage and
John Travolta. I do. Jen doesn't.
anyway, yeah, I have no idea. Keep going.
Try to get past all
In
of
the
it.
movie, it's John Travolta. One guy's face off and put it on the other one. One
Yeah.
bad guy.
Can't help that.
Yes.
Call
You've
Face
got
Off,
to watch.
Jen.
Face Off is an old movie. The bad guy. Yes. Yes.
Call Face Off, Jen.
Face Off is an old movie. Anyway, my daughter, she was sitting there and watching it. She was probably about 8, 9, and she would just kind of, really studying the movie. And all of a sudden, I said, Stephanie. And I said, Stephanie, you know that's not your real face, don't you? Real face, don't you? And she said, it is too, Mom. And I said, no, it's not. And so we'd watch her after me. Telling her that she'd reach over there and feel of her. She'd reach over there and feel of her face. See if she could feel any stitching or anything.
Good fun messing with the kids' heads.
Something like that. Do we need to call it to... Okay. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it, guys. Tomorrow, we are talking about
Your mom.
what are you still keeping secrets from your parents? So, yeah, what are you still keeping from your mom?
They don't know that you hid from them all this time. That you're really a man.
And then, of course, we'll help you remember that Mother's Day is this weekend. We'll have a reminder for you.
Right before you get off,
Maybe more Luke Bryan tickets.
there was an old shack.
There'll be more Luke Bryan tickets. How many more?
Ooh.
Well, my friend
And, yeah.
100 years ago.
Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.